Hello friends, followers and channel members. It has been a very exciting week for those of you who fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Of course, update number 7 covering the whole of Australia has now been released, so we're going to have a little look at that and how that particular update to the sim has gone. We've also got exciting news for those of you who fly on the VATSIM network, and for those of you who have been waiting for a high fidelity Airbus A320 to be released for Microsoft Flight Simulator, it seems there is some great news coming from the Fenix team. But first, of course, we need to talk about Update 7. Now, this is meant to be, as was teased by the Azobo team, the largest update for any sim update that they have done previously. And I have to say that having a look at the pre-Update 7 shots and post-Update 7 shots, they have done a marvellous job. Let's face it, Australia is a huge country and they've packed all of this into just one update with some stunning visuals. Personally for me, this was probably the easiest update I had ever done. Let me know if yours went as smooth as mine down in the comments below. On launching Microsoft Flight Simulator, I do appear to be getting this warning occasionally. Let me know if you're getting that as well. It doesn't seem to prevent anything from actually working in the sim, but it's just a little annoying. Anyway, once we've launched the simulator, we get told that there is a new mandatory update available. Clicking OK then automatically launched the Microsoft Store app. And then once that has loaded, locate Microsoft Flight Simulator. For me, the quickest way to find it is down here in my library. Once the app has found it, you can go ahead and select. After selecting it, then what you should find is that the update button is available. Clicking this then will launch the Xbox app, which all Microsoft Flight Simulator updates are now done through. So if we hang on, we'll just get rid of that, not now. Once we're into the Xbox app, we can hit the update button. That will download the initial installer file for the update, so we need to just go ahead and let that take its course. Once that update file has downloaded, you'll then be able to select the blue play button. Selecting this then will launch Microsoft Flight Simulator. The simulator will then launch with the new splash screen showing a much improved downtown Sydney, and it will then do the checking for updates, at which point it will then prompt you to download the update for the latest installation. Now, this update download size will depend upon which version of Microsoft Flight Simulator you have installed. For me in the Premium Deluxe version, it's 1.88 gigs. So next step is to just let that download, and once that's completed, you'll be brought to the familiar opening screen. After that, a lot of people then enter the world map, select Australia, go flying, and realise that nothing has changed. You need to go to the marketplace first, hit the world updates button, and then download the free Australia update if you want to take advantage of all the new scenery that has been made available in the latest version of the simulator. Get and download, leave this downloading, and whilst doing that you can read through some of the amazing areas that have been implemented, and also check out the screenshots that the Azobo team have provided. It shouldn't take too long to download the Australian scenery, but once that has done, if you use rolling cache, be sure to go to the options page and to your data page. Right down at the bottom, you will need to delete your rolling cache. First thing to do in order to do this, however, is you need to turn the rolling cache off. The reason for that is because if you don't, then if you delete the rolling cache, the next thing it will do is then start to download the previous areas that you had saved. Now, I have mine set to 100 gigabytes. I do not want to download another 100 gigabytes right now, so if we leave it turned off, then I can come back and turn it back on at a later date when I've got time to spare. The next thing you'll want to do then is update your packages. In order to do this, go to your profile, then to the content manager, and from here you can tick the update available. So if I tick this, I've got 5 updates available, and these are just things that have changed following the latest updates. So I'm going to go ahead and select all 5 of these and download them. They're not usually too big a download, so this also doesn't take too long, but again, it just stops things conflicting with the old version of the simulator we had prior to the update. After this then, you will be free to fly over the fantastic scenery that Australia has to offer, and I must say that I have been rather blown away by how well this update looks on the system. So many different points of interest, and even flying over the barren outback landscape is still visually breathtaking. Imagine taking a single-engined aircraft and flying from the west coast to east coast, or vice versa, planning this all yourself of course, so you don't run out of fuel. It would be a fantastic road trip, and one that one day, when I get time, I'd like to undertake. This update also brings with it so many changes to airports, and of course we've got the handcrafted airports, and alongside that 10 photogrammetry cities which you're free to go and explore as well. The full list of details and the release notes are linked in the video description down below, so do go ahead and check that out. Now, for those of you who fly on VATSIM regularly like I do, you'll be very interested to hear that they have released their latest software, which is going to really improve the visuals of the aircraft flying around you. VATSIM Velocity was also released on the same day as World Update 7. This new software on the VATSIM network, in simple terms, basically updates the position reports of other aircrafts on the network much faster than the old one. So whereas in the past you may have seen aircraft jumping around slightly, particularly when coming into land or take off, this should no longer happen, as the details and positions of the aircraft are updated many more times compared to the old network. Of course, what this also means is if you are flying with friends on the VATSIM network and they tell you that they completely buttered their landing, well, you could have been watching it and seen exactly how realistic that was, thanks to the upgraded software from VATSIM. All you will need to do to take advantage of this VATSIM update is simply launch vPilot, and it will automatically tell you that a new download is available. Obviously click yes and the download will install automatically. Once that is all finished, you'll be good to go, and it even saves your model matching files that you already had stored. Finally then, if you are like me and very enthusiastic about the Airbus A320, there was some fantastic news to come out of Fenix Simulations yesterday when they revealed that this project has now entered the beta phase. A host of beta testers have now been brought together to put the aircraft through extensive testing, basically hunting for bugs and trying to find anything that may not be quite right prior to its release. It is closed beta at this stage, and so they are not accepting any applications for beta testers. How far away the release is for this magnificent aircraft, I have no idea, but it's obviously much closer than it was 24 hours ago now that we have entered the beta phase, and I really look forward to previewing this aircraft when the time comes. So let me know guys what you think regarding the new Velocity from VATSIM, the latest information out of the Fenix Simulations team, and of course how Sim Update 7 is working for you, and what you think of the new updated scenery for Australia. If you have had any issues, leave a comment down below and I look forward to reading those. And of course, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any future videos and live streams. Thank you so much for watching everyone. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye bye for now.